Yo, 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 what is up, my fallopian tubers? Cesario from the barrio coming back at you with another video for your butt. Man, today I'm gonna open up a baseball jumbo box of Fairfield. Now, you don't normally expect to get hits because you almost never will, but I mean, they have happened. I think we had a guy who pulled an Albert Pujols 1-run super fractor. I sent out a Fairfield box of football to a guy back in the day. Hell yes, hell yeah. And he pulled out from the pack. Look at the pack that I got. What a cheapie. From the pack that he got, he pulled out an Todd Gurley, who at the time was like crazy hot. He pulled a Todd Gurley RPA out of the pack that came in that box. So, I mean, it's possible, but unlikely. So, what I like to do, because these boxes, I mean, I used to get them all the time for like $5. Sometimes they'd be on clearance for like $3. And what I like to do is just see what's the best team I could form. You know, just players. We got this leader. I don't know if I'm going to keep that open up, but check it out. We got Joe Carter. All right? He'll never hit a bigger home run than that. But look at that baby. You know, so let's say I'm going to start off with the outfield right there. He's not a bad outfielder to have. That's the thing. You won't always find the best cards. But look at this, Fred McGriff, the crime dog. Look at that. Sweet card. Oh, man, Andy Bennis, dude. I used to love these draft pick cards. Forgot that guy's name. Who's that guy with the like the bulldog in the background? Oh my God, I so love that card. Fred McGriff. All right. The crime doggy. So I'll put him at first base. So like I was trying to say, and these are sweet. 89. Sicko. And then you got these 2002. Well, Andy Bennis, what was he, a pitcher? Yeah, he was a pitcher. So, I mean, just for now, I have him in pitching position. We got Orlando Merced in the 2002. Sweet. What does he play? This guy's an outfielder. So, for now, he's in the outfield until he gets replaced. See what else we got going on here. We got Marzano from the Boston. He's a catcher. So, for now, he's our catcher. We got Wade Miley. No relation to Miley Cyrus on the Diamondbacks. I'll keep Andy Bennis as my pitcher for now. We got Paul Wagner of the Pirates. I'm going to keep Andy Bennis pitching. Cal Ripken Jr., Man of the Year. Check that out. Obviously, my shortstop. And Merullo catcher. I don't know. Who's better? These are both two guys that I'm not like crazy familiar with. They're but I like this card. I like this picture right there, so I'm gonna pick that one. I'm not crazy familiar with their careers. Lenny Dykstra, sicko. So put him in the outfield. Kyle Seager. All right. From the Mariners. What is third baseman? So he'll be my third baseman for now. Franklin Stubbs at first base. I used to love him on the Dodgers. But he cannot replace Fred McGriff. Come on. So we got Neil Walker. Oh, man. Is he one of those walkers from the Living Dead? Or what's it called? Yeah, right. The Walking Dead. What does this guy play? So this guy is second base. I don't have a second baseman, so for now, he's playing second. Glenn Perkins and Matt Cain. So I'm going to have to go with Matt Cain as my new pitcher. All right, let's see. We got Robinson Cano. Oh, man, the jabber. just had to keep jabbing himself. He was what, second baseman, right? So he'll take over for Walker's duty. So look at that. I'm already getting a pretty good Jack Cruder. This guy was pretty much my boss for a while. He was the head coach at USC. And I was the head, or like the main groundskeeper. So he was kind of like my boss. He was a catcher. If you guys don't know what he's famous for, well, I'm not going to say that's what he was famous for. I'm going to put him in as my catcher, though. He was the guy that got into a fight in Chicago against the Cubs. He was on the Dodgers, and they fought some fans in the Cubs stands. Like, they went into the stands and fought. Rich Fisher. We got Hubie Brooks. He was a great one, but oh, look at that, doubles. He's the outfield, so for sure Hubie Brooks is going to replace Orlando Merced. Probably doesn't even have a real Mercedes. So Hubie Brooks, we got Herm Winningham. I was talking to James earlier, and I was telling him, he's like, what do you call those cards? I said, I call those the candy cane cards, because I literally used to put a candy cane right next to the stripes, and the candy cane was white, and they would match up with these colors right here. So Herb Winningham, let me see. Man, this could actually take a while, guys. But hey, it helps me with my addiction to baseball cards. I thought that was Manny Ramirez, but it's Sandy Alomar, the back of a checklist. I'm just gonna flip them all real quick, at least some, to make this go a little faster, or just to be sane. I'm not looking at the names. When I used to shop at Frankenstein's, one of my favorite dealers, every once in a while he'd have this guy who would buy like crates, like more than a pallet, like a full pallet of baseball cards. He would buy them off no matter what, just stuff like this basically. And this guy was getting them from storage units. And the guy every once in a while would say, hey, I need 100,000 cards. And boom. He would bring like, basically look exactly like this. So I always wondered if that's where maybe this guy was the owner of Fairfield, or some kind of buyer that works for them or something. Because who else would like just every so often come in and, hey, I need 80,000 cards, I need 100,000 cards, any cards, as long as they're in good shape. And all these are always in good shape. They're just not, expensive cards. Here we go. My arm's tired. We got Jim Leyritz. He's a catcher. He's not going to replace my old boss, Jack Cruder. Hey. We got Tom Brunansky. Look at, I dented that corner right now when I dropped it. And Doug Jones. You just go back into the El Bencho guys. John Behringer. We got Ray Hayward. We got Kurt Ford. Yeah, he was pretty good. But does it replace Hubie Brooks? Maybe. I don't know. Not Joe Carter and not Lenny Dykstra for me. So we got Rick Honeybutt. Or some of my guys on my work call him Honey Nuts, because they saw him coming out of the shower and they seen his nuts. His little nuts! Little Chinese nuts! Mickey Tettleton. I remember him. He was a good catcher. You know what? I'm going to have to put Mickey Tettleton in front of Chad. Alright. We got Rob Malicote. We got Mike Scott, also a great pitcher. But I'll take Matt Cain. We got Kent Anderson. He was an infielder, right, for the Angels. This card almost looks like it's the back, but it's Preston Wilson. We got Scott and Guillermo Hernandez. We got Bill Doran. We got Mike Stanton. Not our Mike Stanton. We got Steph Loogie, rookie card. Who we got here? Brent Gates, Bill Gates' brother. We got Jason Kendall, draft pick card. Look at that sweet card. Those are pretty cool. We got Chris Gwynn, Tony Gwynn's brother. That's on the real, homie. We got Kurt Suzuki. The Lord sent him. You know, fucking Suzuki? I always say that line when I hear the name Suzuki. That's from the, what are they called? The it was a great movie about a band. I forgot what it's called, but the guy with the trumpet player goes and answers an ad to join a band. And the guy, and he was kind of older, and everybody else in the band was younger. The Commitments, right? I think it was the Commitments. And the guy tells them, God sent me, Jesus sent me. And the guy goes, oh, okay. And then his dad asks him, like, who the hell was that guy? He's, God sent him. And he says, in a fucking Suzuki? Because he rides off in a Suzuki motorcycle. I don't know. I just love that. Alfredo Griffin, one of my favorite Dodgers. Man, was he in the, he was the second? Shortstop. No. Well, he's not replacing Cal Ripken. Karim Garcia. Who we got here? Willie Green. Man, that took forever. We got a pitcher, Brian Henderson. We got Dirk Diggler. Throwing side on a little submarine pitcher. We got John Mascott. And here's Sandy Alomar. Ooh, Sandy Alomar is going to take over Mickey Tettleton at catcher. We got Rafael Betancourt. We got Albert Bell. You can ring my bell. Ring my bell. I think he was a designated hitter, right? Yeah, they got him running. So he'll be my DH if there's no other DHs. AJ Przinsky. So shiny. Look at that, baby. Nice. That's a nice looking card there. Ay, que bonito. Top's chrome. We got Kevin Tapani. And Hideo Nomo. Ooh, who do you guys think, guys? Hideo Nomo or Matt Cain? I have a relic piece of Matt Cain and Sandy Koufax on the same card. I think it's Matt Cain. Alejandro El Sancho. He's also a DH, but he's not going to take over Albert Bell. We got Sweeney on my weenie. We got, I was made for the sheets, not for the streets. Ooh, let Sweeney in there. All right, and we got Scott Champurrado. Jamie Moyer. Oh, he replaces Nomo. Best knuckleballer ever. Psych. We got Kevin Franson. He's not. Do I have all my positions? Ian Happ, he's pretty good. Do I have all my positions? I got my 3 outfielders, second, short, first, third. Yeah, I have everybody in case I don't find anybody need to replace those guys. We got Smith. Cecil Fielder. He was also first base, right? Ooh, that's a toughie. What do you guys think? Who would you guys pick? Cecil Fielder or the Crime Dog? This is hard. I would, Fielder would be my choice if I didn't have this card, and well, obviously this one would be. Ooh, I'm gonna leave the Crime Dog for now. I don't know. And Tony Fernandez, he was good too. We got Bobby Bonilla, the best contract ever. This guy might just be down here for financial advice. Bob Boone. We got Heat Slow Comb my pubes. Bob Boone. I got Bob Boone on one of my covers for my John Valentine for my binders, for my sets. And we got Jesse Ibarra, fake ass Nomar Garcia lookalike. We got Chris, what is it, Ritzma, putting on the Ritz. Looks like Gary Cooper. Todd Bessinger. We got Gary Templeton, he was pretty good. First base. Shortstop. Charlie Huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down. He was a good pitcher, but I gotta take no more in the prime. Mike Moore. In the midnight hour, she cried more, more, more. All right, and we got Mark, what is it? Bueller. We got Sean Dunston. Nice, too. I'm going to leave Cal in there. And Kyle Seager. Hunter Pence. Hit it over the fence. Pence. I got a bobblehead of this guy riding a scooter. He used to ride a scooter to the Giants games. Sick Hunter Pence. Crazy looking dude. Was always drinking Red Bulls every time we, like every inning, man, practically he'd drink a Red Bull. It's pretty nuts. Pretty little Chinese nuts. And we got Tijuana McFarlane. So Tijuana McFarlane on the Indians. Sweet. So shiny. All right, guys. So there's my team. Not bad. Catching, we got Sandy Alomar. Pitching, Hideo Nomo. First base, McGriff, the crime dog, Hall of Famer. At second base, we got Robinson Cano. I don't know. Cal Ripken Jr., the Iron Man, the Man of Steel. Can't beat that. At third base, we got Corey's brother. And designated hitter, Albert Bell. Sicko. So that's a pretty good lineup, right? Lenny Dykstra in the outfield, Joe Carter, and Hubie Brooks. So that was nice. All right, guys, so that's what I like to do. Good little time killer. Always kills about 20 minutes and have a good time. So that's the lineup, unless I go back through here and find some other questions that maybe, you know, Baboon a catcher. So, I don't know. Love the hobby, people. Just keep collecting baseball cards forever, I say. Ciao! Man, I bought one of these, but my wife won't let me eat it. She said somebody died eating one of these not that long ago. What am I going to do with it now? There's these cool little coins. I don't think I've ever really shared them. I've had them for a while now. I don't know. It's just got to be way over a year or two that I had these. Never really... I don't think I ever made a video about... Or maybe I did, but I don't think I've shown them since. But they're like these little coins. They were on clearance, so I was like, okay. This is way before the Royd allegations too, I think. But so shiny. This one's backwards though, it's upside down. Well, that's, yep. Can I get it around? Is it like a spinner? Cheap. At least this one's straight up. But look at that shine. Alright, just thought I'd share these. Let me see if I see anything else. Can you guess who that is? Do you know who that is? Nolan Ryan. Classic portraits. And a couple of oddball Cal Ripken things. This magnet and this locker. Pretty cool. And Cal Ripken. Watch. Pretty cool little oddball stuff. A Dodgers, My Little Pony. Coors Banquet beer. Or how about a Mark McGwire card display that comes when you buy 2 Max bars. Perhaps you prefer some Wheaties. Who the hell is this vato again? Or maybe you like heavy metal cards. Like these. These are heavy metal cards. Look at Mickey Mantle. He bunted a ball out of Yankee Stadium. That's right, he bunted a ball out the stadium. Legendary Mickey Mantle. There's other metal cards. These are, like I said, these are heavy metal cards. Yeah, they're not Metallica, you know, stuff like that. But these are actual heavy metal cards. So, there you go. Man, I'm thirsty. Maybe I should get some beer in one of my trout cups. When I'm feeling squirrely, I'll play with this doll. The Raiders, fool! The Raiders! The Raiders! 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 Oh, damn, look! It's Chuck Norris on Tompkins' rookie! Chaka Khan!